Captain America Civil War will focus on a few things. Most of those things are punching related, but also some political stuff. Namely, should superheroes have to register with the government to continue superheroing? Now, there's going to be two sides to this. You got Tony Stark, who's all about that, and Steve Rogers, who's very much against it. Because frankly, you don't tell Captain America who he can and can't punch. That's un-American. Now, this video is going to be the pro-Captain America side. And over at Bandit Incorporated's channel, he's got the Iron Man argument. So watch this, then go watch that, then vote below on each video, and the winning side will get nothing. Not a thing. Not only that, but the result of this will have no impact on the movie itself, rendering this whole process irrelevant. Alright, straight off the bat, now you want to know why you shouldn't have to register your superhero powers and activities? Because governments are corrupt as hell in the real world, and maybe even slightly more so in the Marvel universe. How many times is Hydra or AIM or somebody else going to turn out to be behind everything? Or the president is a robot or some insane nonsense? You can't trust them with this information, let alone the information concerning who the teenage Spider-Man is. What if that gets out? He'd be ruined. Childhood over. He'd have to have his prom at home with his aunt, and she's boring and the worst. Boo! You should have been shot instead of Uncle Ben, you droning old coot. Secondly, you want to know who wanted to register people and keep tabs on them? Oh, I don't know, maybe just a little group from history called the Bloody Nazis. Now, I'm not saying that all systems of government are basically the Third Reich, but in comic books, a lot of them are. And look, Magneto is wrong about a lot of things, in particular this choice of outfit, but he knows more than most that registering people is a very slippery Nazi-filled slope filled with Nazis and men who look exactly like Kevin Bacon for some reason. Also, sacrificing freedom in exchange for a safer society was pretty much Hydra's exact plan in the last Captain America film. And with all that information they gathered, they built a weapon solely to kill individuals that they didn't like. And movie villains are always using weapons like this. Ever heard of this popular cinematic weapon? The gun? But look, I could bang on about government stripping people of their liberties, or delve into the whole who watches the Watchmen situation, but I'll just say this. Tony Stark is an egomaniacal menace and a massive dickhead. Let's look at his contributions to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, shall we? Arms dealer, who was unaware that his very own company was selling weapons to pretty much anyone. He's also created a suspiciously large amount of his own villains, including Ultron, by the way, and every time he just cruises away, all like, "Good job, everybody! Sorry I nearly destroyed you all again! Ha ha ha!" Here's an idea, Stark. Instead of spearheading a pro-superhero registration initiative, maybe you could, I don't know, start a task force to find the Hulk, seeing as you are indirectly responsible for shooting him into space. If he is in space, who knows? We don't know. He's gone. This is your fault. Now, if you agree with me, vote in the comments. But before you do that, make sure you go over and check out Bandit Incorporated's video on his channel, which I will link at the end of this video, along with my podcast, The Weekly Planet, which was recently voted World's Best Podcast. Alright, I'm leaving now. Thanks everyone. Take care.